Every requirement makes a promise about how the product behaves, and every test case exists to check one of these promises. Traceability is the link between the two, and it is one of the core concepts of system test. It ensures that every artifact, from specification to test case, is connected, and it gives you visibility, accountability, and control over it. The main traceability path runs from the requirement to the test case, and the rule is simple, that every requirement has at least one test case linked to it. And every test case has also at least one requirement linked to it. This linkage is bi-directional. The forward traceability answers which test case prove this requirement, and the backward traceability answers which requirement justifies this test case. The link is created during test specification, so the moment the requirement is converted to a test case. A requirement without a linked test case is untested behavior. A test case without a linked requirement is unjustified effort. The link between requirement and test case has to be set explicitly. It is a deliberate decision. Other links exist implicitly through the structure of the test artifacts. This means a test case usually belongs to a test set, and it appears in a test plan or a test execution plan. And when a test fails, the resulting issue is linked to the test case. Beyond that, any artifact can relate to another. Typical linkage types are tests and tested by, relates to, duplicates, blocks, and blocked by. So what are the benefits of traceability? First, you can check the coverage. So you can prove that every requirement is tested and gaps become visible. Also, the impact analysis when a requirement changes is easier because you see exactly which test cases are affected. Then transparency, because the insights and communication improve across the whole project. Then the defect analysis, so a failed test, traces straight back to the requirement and its related issue. And finally, the compliance, because many regulatory standards explicitly require traceability. How does this look like in practice? Technically, traceability should be a feature of your test management system, not like a manual spreadsheet or similar. So the tool maintains the links and turns them into coverage reports and traceability matrix. And of course, the test team, and specifically the people who work on test specification, have to have the discipline to do the linkage. So no test case without the requirement and no requirement without the test case.